are so funny. You're trying to get me to do this stupid shit. And
she just whispered, "I'm a bad bitch," for anyone who didn't hear. Stop. 420.
I'm lit at Disney.
And the kids asleep in the bath.
There we go. A ball sack station. That's what a business owner looks like.
Ow. I forgot that I fucking injured my hand and it was such a loud clap.
Yeah, you violently clap every single time we start the podcast. Hi, everybody.
No, that was so much more violent
than normal?
Yes.
I think probably because you injured your hand. Do you want to tell everyone how you injured your hand?
No, I'd like for you to do the intro.
Oh my goodness. Hi,
I injured my hand because I'm old.
Hi, everyone. What is this? This is Tattoo Records.
Home Records, a podcast where we talk about tattoos, life, and everything in between. Also, I feel like our monitor's crooked, but it's okay. It can just be crooked.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I think it's just our monitor.
I think it is just the monitor, but one can never know. Who
Life
knows?
feels a little bit crooked.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm looking at Guinness right now as she's mean mugging us because we didn't give her a snack. Okay, back to the intro. This is Tattoo Homeworkers.
Yes.
A podcast where we talk about tattoos, life, and everything in between. Mm-hmm. I made eye contact with the devil. She's coming in now. I'm scared.
I know. You really...
My name is Lou, and this is my very best friend, Callista.
Hi.
And today we are going to talk about tattoos and gay things.
Yes. Oh, so many gay things. We just got back from Palmy Drag Fest. Oh, my bad. Before we do gay things.
What does your... Before we do gay things. I think doing life for us is doing gay things.
100% is.
What does your gender feel like today?
Today, my gender feels like a snail that's slightly dried out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's good.
What is your gender?
What type of snail? Do you have like a bunch of coils? You only have like one?
An African giant snail.
Is that an actual snail?
Yeah, they're huge. They're like this big.
No.
They're
Why?
huge.
Why do you have to be a gross thing?
I like gross things.
You do like gross things. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they're giant. So one of those.
I hate it. I hate it. No.
What does your gender feel like today?
I feel like a big fluffy blanket, but it's like slightly chilly, and you can't tell if it's damp or if it's cold. Like you're like, fuck, did this thing come out of the dryer too early? Is this blanket wet? Or is it just really cold?
I know, an illusion. Humans actually can't feel if they're wet. So.
Yes.
I like that I said there as if, oh my God, you really made a deal with the devil.
I did.
No, I'm a Barbie, bitch. Look, okay, so if anybody who's tuning in with video right now can tell that we have a special guest named Guinness.
Yep.
She's our dog who just decided that she's going to butt in the middle of our podcast.
Yes,
Hello.
She's going to hang out during this podcast.
Guinness, what does your gender feel like?
She said, kibble.
Kibble.
My gender feels like I want a snack.
She's so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways. Back to business. We talked about genders. We're about to do gay things. We just did a gay thing.
We did do a gay thing.
And that was Palmy Drag Fest, which, by the way, was the craziest drag event I've ever been to in my entire fucking life. It was amazing. It was amazing. To get us started, though, let's talk about the fact that we also worked that day. It felt like...
let's back up. Let's back up.
You want to back up?
I want to start at the fucking drive down there.
Period.
So if you don't know the geography of New Zealand, we live in Hamilton, more accurately Ham East. Mm-hmm. And we had to drive for about 5 hours down to Palmerston North, also known as Palmy. Mm-hmm. And that drive was iconic. Callie and I could not have ridden with anyone else. We had like friends that were also going for the weekend that were like, hey, like if anyone wants to carpool. But obviously we were working. So we had like the whole back part of our car, which is, you'll hear me refer to the car throughout the thing. So it's easier just to start with her name. And her name is Grundle. Mm-hmm. So Grundle was packed to the brim. Like, luckily we have one of those weird like cameras instead of a back like mirror.
Yeah, which I haven't seen in cars before. So I'm glad that Grundle has one because we took everything that you could possibly need to tattoo besides several.
Oh yeah, we did forget a couple key things. But luckily, at 1:00 in the morning, I remembered and could search where we could go buy them the next morning.
Totally.
Because I will not give or get a tattoo without Tattooderm.
Yeah, exactly. So that was one of the things that we forgot, unfortunately. And then I think the night prior, I was like, oh no, I forgot to pack bottle bags. And we had to go to the shop and get those as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything that you could possibly need to tattoo besides those two things.
Yes.
It was in the back of our car, and Grundle's quite small, so you really can't see out the window. So like you said, thank goodness, the rearview mirror has an actual video camera in the back instead of
so it was like packed to the brim, so we couldn't have anyone else like riding with us, and then we couldn't ride with anyone else, which is probably the only reason we're still friends with our friends.
Yes.
Because we were fucking insufferable to anyone that was not in our brains at that point.
Yes.
Because every 2 minutes we kept being like yelling because there were baby sheep everywhere.
It's spring.
It's springtime here. So there were baby sheep and they frolic and they sleep. And you guys, when they're sleeping, they're completely fucking flat. Like they're melted into the earth.
Yeah.
And then there were baby cows.
Oh my gosh.
And
so cute.
And there are hills. It is this countryside is everything you want it to be.
Yes.
Like if you've been to Ireland, it's that. Only with like, I don't know, some like Hawaii aspects, like just sprinkled in there. And then like what they call the desert road, which is great because for here it's a desert, but for us it's still lush as fuck if you're used to like Reno.
Yeah, as someone who comes from the actual desert, I will say it is a desert by New Zealand terms.
Yes.
I will put it that way.
Because it was brown, but it only lasts about an hour. So right as you're starting to get frustrated when you're like, dude, it's ugly and I'm tired of looking at it, then it goes away.
It's pretty again.
Yeah, and it's really pretty.
Yeah, it was by far the quickest 5 hours of a road trip that I've ever taken. I don't know about you.
Because all we kept doing was yelling about the baby sheep.
Yes.
And the cows. Yeah, and we were tagging ourselves and just constantly being like, we live here. This is our fucking life. We live here. I cannot believe we live here. This is amazing. It is gorgeous.
Yeah. And
just screaming about how fucking pretty it was.
Yep.
And you had the best pineapple fried rice at 10:30 in the morning.
Yes, I did. It was delicious.
Yeah.
That was Waiuru Cafe, I think, that we stopped by. Again, I'm not really a big fan of stopping for food while you're on the road, but this cafe was fucking awesome. They had Chinese food. So yeah, at 10:30 in the morning, I decided to have pineapple fried rice, and I don't regret it. It was delicious. And on top of that, I was thinking about how, like, when we normally go on road trips for conventions, they're so ugly because we're just staring at, like, 5-lane highways the entire time. And that's part of what makes it grueling. It's just 5 hours of that. But, like, you know, driving from Hamilton to Palmerston North genuinely felt like we were just in the movies the entire time.
Yes.
It was so gorgeous. Like, this country is fucking gorgeous.
Dude. Well, and there's hills everywhere. And the hills have fucking boulders coming out of them. And they have trees. And there are streams. And there are fucking pastures. And, like, oh my God, you guys. And there was a fucking train at one point. So we get to watch a train.
Yep.
Like, Jesus Christ. It was gorgeous. And apparently we timed it just right. And then we took I guess we took a slightly different route than like other people. So we had a great drive, which meant that when we met up with our friends at night for dinner, after we set up our booth, they're all like, oh dude, that was like a grueling drive that sucked. Like the weather was bad. The traffic was bad. And we were just there like, awkward.
We had the best time. Yeah.
It was so perfect and amazing. And I loved it. Cool. But no one could have ridden in the car with us because it was just us literally screaming about how gorgeous it was here.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing drive down. So that was great. Again, quickest 5 hours I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
It was dope.
And the drive back just as pretty.
Yep. Totally. Just as pretty. Easy peasy. But yeah, when we got to Palmerston North, we went straight into setup. So we set up our booth.
Yep.
For the Rainbow Fair that happened it was Saturday, right?
Yep, Saturday morning. Yeah. So we drove down Friday.
Yeah, drove down Friday, then went immediately and then set up for, I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 hours that we were setting up for.
Which they had giant trolleys for us to use, which was amazing because we're not used to that.
Totally. So it was really nice to have like a trolley and just do everything in one load. That was the fastest I've ever set up a printer for a convention, which is great.
Yes.
You never know. Sometimes it's easy, and then other times it gives you like the worst time of your life.
And now we can't get it to hook to the shop computer.
Yeah, so that's fun.
Yeah, now we've been struggling to get it to go the other way.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see what happens. But yeah, what happened after setup? Then it was an outfit emergency.
Yes, it was an outfit emergency because everything we had brought, we decided we hated.
Yeah, chucked. So we checked into the Airbnb first, threw all of our stuff on the ground, maybe had 15 minutes, and then we had to go out again.
Yes.
Then we went shopping. Of course, is it a girl's trip if you don't have to go shopping for something?
And it was perfect. Because I got my entire fucking outfit for the next day.
Yeah, you did.
For $21.
100% work. I spent way too much money on my outfit.
You spent $40. That outfit's worth way more than $40.
Technically 60.
That outfit's worth way more than $60.
Yeah, that's true. It was a good outfit.
Yeah, it's a cunty outfit.
It is very cunty. But yeah, then we had dinner, and then after dinner we went to.
No,
Oh my God, we fit so much into the weekend. We went to Keita Mean's musical like dance party.
You guys, everything. A DJ dance party for fucking musicals. Apparently. Musicals with like drag performances. Fuck me. I thought I died and went to heaven. It was in this like little private theater, but you had like space to like dance, and there were performances, and the Wicked performance was fucking iconic.
Amazing.
I'm not kidding when I say that she is like fucking all decked out in like pink and yellow, like glitter dress, gorgeous fucking cunty little cap, and then just puts a witch's hat on her hat. And I don't know if you know this about me, but if you do hat and hatception, I'm broken. You broke me.
Double hat.
Yes, double hat.
Yeah.
Extra credit if you do triple hat. And then just tied a bed sheet around her fucking neck. Had a
broom.
Yeah, a broom. I was like, it was
like a legit like witch's broom.
Yes,
it wasn't
legit,
like it wasn't like a nice like Kmart broom or anything like that.
And had. I think it was Miss
Rita?
Gina and Rita like doing air effects. So it's like she was like flying
through the air.
Fuck, it broke me. I left out of there with this like sense of just like human beings are amazing. The like creativity of that, and then just like the pure bliss of watching like us as adults play.
Yes.
Because like watching all three of them when they were doing like oh my God, it was just like watching play.
I loved it.
It was phenomenal.
I loved every second of it, and also like staring around the room at the people who like knew the musicals was so beautiful, because there were people like getting so hype about, oh my God, I love this fucking musical.
Yes.
And even if you didn't know the words to the songs, it was awesome just to experience that. Like I had such a good time. I'm not like the world's biggest musical fans, because the ones that I like tend to be stupid.
What do you?
I shouldn't say
you can't say that, because everyone loves Sweeney Todd. Nobody doesn't like Sweeney Todd.
I love Sweetie Todd. That's like,
and you also like everyone you like is still a popular musical. Like, and they're good musicals. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
I shouldn't say that
because we unfortunately we got stuck at dinner for too long.
Yeah.
So we missed the Chicago number, which we were both.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if Chicago played, but I told Lou.
I guarantee
I was like,
it did.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. I was like, I guarantee you, we missed a Chicago number, and I like part of me died inside because I love Chicago. Yeah. I was like, no. But, you know, that's okay. We got to see Wicked.
And I love musicals. The only musical I don't like is Cats.
Fuck Cats.
That's it. That's the only one. Every other musical I'm down for. Cats, absolutely not. Mm-hmm. Can't handle it. No. Otherwise, I forgot. And then we went back that night.
Yeah. Then we went back. So we went back kind of early because, again, we were like, okay, we have to be back at the venue. It was a Fly Palmy Arena. That was where the Rainbow Fair was.
Yes.
So we had to be there at 8 a.m. the next morning, which meant that like we had to get ready at like 6:50, 7 a.m. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, it's not just like we get to, you know, wake up, eat breakfast and go. We have to get into like fucking full faces of makeup, do our hair, and then get into our Barbie outfits, and then go get food.
We rhinestoned.
Yes.
And they're so much better rhinestoned.
Labor of love, though. Let me tell you what. Rhinestoning is definitely labor of love.
Rhinestoning gingham, so it looks like gingham. Cunty.
Oh,
loved it.
Looked so good, Lou. It looked amazing. And then, so we got back there, finished setting up. So that wasn't too bad. You went to go get Derm.
Yeah, I had to run out, which meant that I was running around because there was a pharmacy inside of a mall.
Yes.
And I couldn't figure out like how to get in there. So I'm running around, and my Barbie costume is the Beach Barbie, which means I have been through 7 pairs of like shorts to go underneath this. And every single pair of shorts I have eats my butt, or my butt eats it. Like it just fucking, my butt eats the entire thing.
Your butt is just, your cheeks are supposed to be out in that outfit, I guess.
So I'm running around in like a tiny fucking like butt hanging out.
It's essentially, okay, so it's Barbie's swimsuit, and it is pretty much a swimsuit.
Yes.
You're running around in a swimsuit.
Yes, that's like
trying to find
glittered out. Yeah.
Hilarious. When we went to go pick
bad.
up breakfast, it was funny because the shop owner at B2B.
Yeah.
Right, in
oh
Palmy,
my God.
Great pies, by the way. Amazing toasties as well. But we went there for breakfast, and he was like, "Oh, are you guys going to the event?" And I was like, "No, we just dress like this." Just 2 Barbies, doing their thing. But yeah, so you were at breakfast, and then you were at the
helped set up for a minute.
Yep.
Ran out, got Derm, which meant running around the streets.
Oh, you went to because it was in a mall.
Yeah, so I had to run around the mall to figure out how to get in the mall.
Yeah.
Eventually, I had to go through the parking garage to get up there. Grabbed the shit, and then came straight back and went right into tattooing.
Yeah.
Like, got back, and then other vendors are like, oh my gosh, I want to get tattooed. And we haven't opened yet. And I was like, fuck it. This is the only way we're going to do this thing.
Hop in, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nuts.
And then our life disappeared for the next, couple hours.
Yeah, we, had to lock in because within 15 minutes, our whole day was booked. And I hate saying no to people, especially when they want to get tattooed. I just, people get so excited, and I get excited, and it makes me so sad. But I've already I'm doing the max capacity of tattoos that I can in 4 hours. I tattooed 4 tattoos in 4 hours, and 2 of them were color pieces, so it was kind of intense for me. And then you tattooed 6 people. Yeah, intense. Yeah, that was nuts.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
Hold up 1 second.
Yes,
we're gonna pause this so I can fix this camera.
Pause. Hello, we're back from our regularly scheduled break from our sponsors. Nobody.
Yeah, no one.
If you guys hear the wind outside and the birds, it's because the door's open, because Miss Diva Guinness decided that she didn't want to be part of the podcast, but she didn't want to go outside. So
I don't think they're going to hear the wind. It's not windy right now.
No.
You might hear the birds.
Yeah, you might hear the birds for sure. For sure. What were we just talking about? So we were talking about all the tattoos that we did.
We need to talk about that fucking breakfast.
Okay. Oh, God. What?
Producer Caboose is in the background. No, the monitor kept shutting off. So we got to eat at B2B Cafe, which if you are in Palmy, you need to eat there because their toasted sandwiches, hard. So good.
Do you want to tell them what you called your toasted sandwich?
So I got cheese and tomato, and I love, and the amount of cheese they put on that fucking sandwich is criminal.
That's true. It was mostly cheese.
Insane. There was more cheese than there was bread.
It looked like a cartoon sandwich.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
And so if you do melted cheese and then you add fresh tomatoes, it's got a great balance to each other. And I say that I love it because it's essentially savory gushers because you've got the chewiness of the cheese. I don't know why you hate it. You eat weird shit all the time.
It's true.
You love gushers, don't you? You love all gummy candy.
I sure do. It's just the idea of a savory. Listen, I'm allowed to shit on your things. You shit on my things all the time. A savory gusher is not appealing. That does not sound good. However,
I didn't share my sandwich with you.
You're not going to share that with me.
Look, the night before, I shared 1 bite of my barbacoa cauliflower.
Of your horrible cauliflower dish. Yes,
and I did it because I knew it would make you angry.
It's the only time. I know I'm suspicious when she asks to share. I'm like, you just want to laugh at this with me, don't you?
Because you're going to get so
it's bad. Huh?
I didn't want anyone else to eat it. I was like, you have to have that because you're going to hate it.
Yeah.
And you did. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, so you ate savory gushers for breakfast. Yep. I also had a cheese toastie. It was very good. And then I bought a pie for later because I knew I was going to be fucking hungry later.
Yep.
And then we
tattooed till oblivion.
Yeah, we sure did.
We put our heads down.
And then it felt like we never looked back up.
Yeah, never looked back up. And thankfully, June and Mary saved us and fucking helped out with clients and sold a bunch of stickers and talked to people so we could just crank out as many tattoos as humanly possible. And then we tore everything down, packed everything up. and went shopping again because we still didn't love our outfits. And you picked up the most cunty outfit.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Op shops are where it's at. That's one of the things for like our friends in the States is that like you would typically be like, okay, I'm going to go to the store. So you're going to hit like, I don't know, Kohl's, Target, wherever. Here, op shops are where the fuck it's at. You can find like such gems because I found these like fucking cunty red pants.
Yes.
And a jacket that fits me like a glove.
Oh my God, that jacket was like made for you.
Yeah, it's great.
Amazing jacket. And then I got like the most gorgeous, like, this wasn't on this trip, but in Hamilton, I got this like gorgeous, like glittery green long maxi skirt. And it's like one of my favorite things to wear out. It's so comfortable. And then on this trip, I got this like red dress that fits me like a glove. It's like this short, fun little bodycon dress, and I paired it with this oversized bright green blazer. Yeah. And I know Christmas colors, whatever, but I loved it. So.
Yeah, it looked great. It was perfect. So then everything we wore that night, so we went shopping again. Then we immediately got ready.
Yep.
Went and had dinner with friends.
Yes.
And then went and saw the best fucking show. You guys, when I say that the production quality of this show beats any other performance I've ever seen, I am not exaggerating. Like, it was genuinely, like, what the fuck?
Amazing.
And I guess, like, I saw, like, afterwards, a couple of the queens were like, hey, I had some, like, technical difficulties with mine, which is crazy because, like, during it, could not tell.
No.
Perfection. Like, the quality was phenomenal. We got to see our merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the, like, merch table which was amazing because...
Yeah, we made merch for Necromantique. And, so we did the artwork for it. Yours got turned into a pin, and it's such a gorgeous pin and a great design for a pin.
Oh, yeah, that pin quality is amazing.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's, like, awesome. 3D, and there's, like, little 3D boobies.
Oh, they're the best. They're the best. And then my design got turned into the Necro's fan. Yeah, and it was so iconic. So iconic. So that was, like... very surreal seeing our artwork like on a merch table at an event that has such high quality like production.
Yeah.
And the performers were so like completely different from each other. We had so many different ranges of performers. So we had like our alt queens, and then we had like, I don't know, like mostly dance heavy numbers, and then we had comedy, and then we had it was just
and
honestly
camp queens.
Yes
Yeah, it was
fucking iconic.
I like genuinely phenomenal.
Yeah,
like,
talent
amazing.
From like every end of like whatever spectrum you could possibly imagine. All in drag, and it was fucking awesome. Yeah, so great. I just like, I don't know, some of those performances gave me fucking chills. Amazing. And it was so wonderful to see like some of our favorite people like live as well.
Oh yeah.
And so many of our friends live as well.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
the seeing our friends live and then next to like queens that are like world renowned was also amazing.
So cool.
To like have that where like obviously we know how like amazingly talented our friends here are, and then to have them be able to like fully hold their own against artists that already are like world renowned for their talent was just genuinely fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, what a fucking like, I don't know, I don't want people to think I'm dramatic for saying this, but like life changing. Like it was one in like a once in a lifetime opportunity, which really isn't, because guess what, Palmy's happening next year. But
yeah.
So if you guys have a chance to go to Palmy Drag Fest next year in New Zealand, I'm telling you right now, it's the event to fucking go to.
And this is such a great time of year to visit. So if you are like, hey, I want to come visit New Zealand.
Yes.
And then spend a couple days like traveling and then making your way down to Palmy.
Get tattooed by us. Go
Make
to
your way down to Palmy.
Then drive down to Palmerston North, which it's iconic. The drive is fucking gorgeous. I promise you won't regret it.
However, on Desert Road, you need to go 100 kilometers.
Yes.
Not 110, which is slightly confusing because on the way from Hamilton to Auckland, it's 110. But they will pull you over if you're going literally 110.
Yeah, because it happened.
Because that's what happened to us, and I got a ticket.
On our way
which
back,
was also the nicest ticket I've ever received. And here's the thing. If I see a cop, I genuinely am always like, okay, I'm fucked. I'm going to get a ticket. Because, like, cops love giving me tickets.
Oh, yeah. You're the person to give a ticket to.
I got pulled over going 76 miles an hour in a 70. Once again, going with flow of traffic. Because in this time, I was also going with the flow of traffic. Yeah. But I will get pulled over in a heartbeat. Like, something about this mug is like, you know what? Let's give that bitch a ticket.
Yeah.
But it was the nicest ticket I ever received. And I got to do a fun little breathalyzer because apparently they just do it to every single person they pull over here. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I got, I guess, like, what is the lowest ticket you can get, which is 110 when it should be 100.
10 over.
Yeah, which I will say one of my only gripes about New Zealand is they don't post like the speed limit signs places.
Yeah.
You just are supposed to know. Yeah. So when I got pulled over, I was confused because I was like, I thought I was going the speed limit. And I literally asked the cop, I was like, what is the speed limit? Because he was like, hey, like I pulled you, you know, I clocked you going 110. And I'm just like, I don't understand. Was I not going fast enough? Like, this is like a deserted road. So I don't understand here.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
One of our other friends also got a ticket on the way back. So desert road.
Also thinking it was 110 miles or 110 kilometers.
Yeah.
Which it should be. That road should be. But
100%.
Whatevs. We'll take that ticket when it comes in.
Yeah.
Which apparently it's going to be like $30 or something. So that's cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, then when we got home, I just proceeded to sleep for like fucking 3 days.
Oh my God, yeah.
The amount of like running around and driving like the 5 hours there and back and then immediately just like...
It's the packing, unpacking, packing, unpacking, like that happens when you're doing a convention, which is so brutal. And don't get me wrong, it was so fun because if you guys know anything about us, we work really hard to party even harder. And then when we're done, we're done. Yes. And so, yeah, for the past few days, it was just like, I just need to eat really good food and I need to sleep and I need to like zone the fuck out. And like my biggest goal over my rest period was just to make sure that I got my to-do list done. So that way I could like actually chip on it this week because there's so much happening in October, like social media wise, that needs to happen. Oh my God. But you know, hey, the list is somewhat complete. So at least now I know like what to do.
It's somewhat complete so that way you can keep adding more stuff. Because 100%. That's the thing with to-do lists.
Yes.
You will always have more to add to your to-do list.
Yes. It was just, but overall, Dragfest was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
God, I would not trade it for anything. I'm so happy we got to go. I was like, man, like when I first heard about it, I'm like, that sounds like fun. And now I'm like, oh no, everyone needs to do this.
Yeah, we're already planning like what we're going to do for next year and like how to make the booth better and how to be like...
next year we'll have the Barbie box.
Yeah. So. We will make sure that we get the Barbie box down there so people can take pictures in the Barbie box.
Yep.
And we'll have like more merch out so that way the people that couldn't get tattoos can like have more merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, fuck dude, it was amazing. And I've been working on artwork from the performers because like watching the queens up on stage was so inspiring. So like that's what I've been doing like during when I'm not sleeping.
Yeah.
And not injuring myself. Then I have, and like not being slightly sick. Yeah, I've just been drawing and sleeping.
Yep.
And drawing and sleeping. And it's great.
I know, right? The next goal, I think, for me would definitely just be to be on more drag queens merch. So if you guys want merch, if you want me or Lou to design merch for you, we would very happily do that.
I didn't know like how, like I knew that I was like, oh, I want to, because like we were friends with Necro, so like drawing like merch for Necro was like a beautiful privilege to be like, thank you for like choosing that.
Yeah.
And then also
thank you for even thinking about us. Like that was very cool.
And then also being like, oh yeah, we're also like doing stuff with our friends. But then like being on a merch table was genuinely like one of those moments that like I remember when we saw Trixie and Gotcha and saw their merch table and I was like, oh, that's really fucking cool. And then to be the artist behind that was genuinely like,
oh my God, I was gagged.
Just, soul affirming as an artist to be like, wow, you think that like what I created of you is worthy of you. Like it's a good representation of you, I guess.
Yeah.
That part to me was like fucking iconic.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's like my goal is to get that. And then I just want to be involved in the like production of the shows because that's always been like a, you know, I love organizing and I love event organizing.
Yeah.
So that's something that I was like, oh my God, how do we like crack into that?
Nothing is more flattering than like a drag queen asking you for footage that you took during her performance. I almost shit my fucking pants because big fan of Queen Kong. Oh my gosh, chills every time that like I see her on screen, and it was even better in person. Holy cow. And I was able to send her like footage, and it just made me feel really good because that's what I do for like work, you know, is social media stuff. So that was also really affirming and being like, oh my gosh. And of course, Rita asked for footage as well, which very flattering again. I I don't know. I feel like moving to New Zealand was such a good decision for the two of us.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, like, my wildest dreams are coming true, and I didn't even know that I had this dream of, like, being able to be on a merch table for drag queens or do merch for drag queens. Like, that's all I want to do now. So
yeah, it really just feels like, and it feels a little, like, I don't know, in poor taste, because I understand that, like, we left the States, and the States is in, like, a horrible place, and now we're over here just like, oh my God, our dreams are coming true. Yeah. But it's kind of just that, like, the beauty of life is that, like, if you can make opportunities happen and you are lucky enough to get opportunities, like, absolutely take them.
Yeah.
Because we worked really hard to get here.
Oh my God. Before, like, honestly, like, the half a year before we had to leave, we were clocking in crazy work hours just to be able to do this. And it wasn't
and it was getting the house ready to be sold.
That's what I was literally about to say. It wasn't just, like, physically tattooing and trying to save as much money as humanly possible. It was also, like, house labor of, like, how do I get all of my personal shit in order? It was applying for visas, making sure that our passports were changed, making sure that, like, everything was good before we, like, actually left. That was insane.
And the, like, emotional process of, like, we had just opened the studio and our life in Reno was going great.
Oh my God, yeah.
And again, we loved the business, and then to be able to,
she was doing great.
Like, yeah.
Callie Luz was doing fucking awesome, and, like, for such a baby business to get an inked magazine is a really big deal. Especially she wasn't even a year old when that happened.
Yeah. And we were doing great at conventions, and then here it's a little bit harder to get into tattoo conventions.
Yes.
But hopefully next year because we applied, and hopefully next year we'll get in some. But it just feels like everything that, like, we ever wanted, like, all of those dreams, and then dreams that like I've always wanted to, like, design merch for people. You know this because, like, I love designing shirts. I love designing our merch. Like, that's a huge thing for me. You love doing, like, videography and editing.
Oh my God, big fan.
So like, the stuff that, like, I never thought that would be possible, to be like, oh yeah, you'll be able to sell your merch beyond, like, our, like, you know, studio and, like, that stuff.
Yep.
It's genuinely just really affirming to be like, hey, you blew up your whole life and it's been such a short period of time, but you landed in the most perfect, like, environment with amazing friends and in a country that, like, feels like you were meant to be here.
Yep.
And especially, like, after, like, the transition from South Carolina, where I wasn't, like, I loved my people. I loved my clients so much. To then land in Reno, where I always just felt like I was, like, in the wrong place. Like, it was totally. Like, this is not it. And I loved, like, individuals, but I was just always just like, oh, this doesn't fit right. To then land somewhere else and be like, oh no, this fits better than anywhere else I've ever been.
Totally.
Is genuinely, like, the most, like, soul affirming thing. To be like, holy shit, I did not know that this is where I was supposed to be, but I'm so fucking happy. And then on top of that, we get fucking just, like, so many creative individuals. Because for me, that's part of, like, what I love about drag. It's the same as theater, is that it's just being around fellow artists.
Yeah, totally.
And I am not naturally a performer. Like, I'm not like, hey, I want to be on stage. I want applause. But I always want to be like, how do I, like, help facilitate that for those, like, performers? And so to be able to, like, have access to that, I'm gagged, you guys.
Yeah, to be able to actually make a positive impact in the queer community is something that, like, not just us as individuals have been, like, doing, but us as business people have been doing. Like, having Callie Luz be an outwardly queer-friendly business was a really big deal for the both of us.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to be, like, a beacon of safety and, like, opportunity in the tattoo industry, where it's, like, everyone knows that it's incredibly, like, cis-het men.
Yeah.
And very sexist, unfortunately. And honestly, like, kind of racist, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Also homophobic. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
The tattoo industry is very far behind in a lot of those things. So to be a studio that's outrightly, like, saying, hey, no, this is what we stand for, to be able to do that with and for New Zealanders and their queer community has been such an honor. And then, like,
it's just such a blessing that, like, it's like not only acknowledged but appreciated here.
Yes.
Like, that
totally.
To me is the, like, amazing part, where it's like all the shit that, like, didn't make sense in the States, where it was like hard to be like, hey, this is like what I want to do. Yeah. And people are like, ooh, I hate it. And then here I'm just doing the same thing and they're like, ooh, I love it.
Or like again, the opportunity just wasn't there. Like trying to explain to people that back where like I'm from, like trying to get in contact with anybody from the board for Pride was impossible. Mm-hmm. It was very much like a closed culture thing. Like, no, you had to know someone in order to even be heard.
Absolutely.
And here it's so open. Oh, yeah. They encourage that like direct like input. They encourage that direct involvement. And I think that's the point of community.
Seek us out. Yes. Like when we got in there, like the organizers, the helpers, everyone immediately came up and was like, hey, like,
so sweet.
I want to, like, let me know if you guys need anything. Like, just checking. Anytime we need anything, it was just, like, immediately there. Mm-hmm. Like, and such a well-run organization. But then also just, like, it felt, like, easy and home where you're like, wow, I can just, like, do, like, me and you guys fully support it. And that, like, as a business is truly amazing. Because it was so hard in Reno to be like, okay, I have questions. Nothing. Dead.
Yeah,
silence.
Shut down.
Yeah.
Constant shutdown. And like, I don't know, it's a gorgeous thing. Way to make us feel really welcome, New Zealand. Thank you guys so much for having us. I'm just so happy that like we're here and we're doing it. Mm-hmm. And if any of our American listeners are currently tuned in, you guys have to go to Palmy Drag Fest next year. It's fucking awesome. I couldn't recommend it enough. Not only could you see us and Hobbiton, you could also go watch amazing fucking drag. Mm-hmm. So go do that. Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to hit on?
No, I think that's it.
It's a bit of a quicker episode. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to do today.
We also have dinner plans, so we have to go to dinner.
The hustle never stops with the two Barbies. You know how it goes. But before we exit this podcast, what is one thing that you're proud of today?
Ooh, proud of today. Mm-hmm. I went to the gym. And I injured my hand, but instead of my stubborn ass, I feel like I'm getting less stubborn. I feel like that's like a big thing. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, hey, I can't like do this because this hurts. Mm-hmm. And I popped something in my wrist, and then like I was like looking for the coach, and she was like, oh, this is the move, like do this instead. Mm-hmm. So I modified my workout, and then I wasn't like upset or like, oh, I'm a pussy. Totally. But instead I was just laughing at the fact that then apparently you really do need both wrists to do double unders. I didn't know you couldn't jump rope with just like one wrist, but yeah, like I knew that I was like, oh, hey, you're hurting. Okay, just modify or like stop where you need to stop. Mm-hmm. So that was like good for me, and that I wasn't upset about it. What are you proud of for today?
That's very, very big growth. I would say I'm very proud of feeding myself before my tattoo appointment and during. I actually took a break in the middle of my tattoo to eat because I was hungry, and I never do that. So it was nice to take care of myself. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then what's one thing, what's your win for the week?
My win for the week is the fact that instead of going crazy hard on my to-do list yesterday after writing it down, I wrote my to-do list, got 3 things off of it, and then I was done. Then I just played Pokemon for the entire fucking day and night, and it was awesome. So that's my win for the week.
That's a good win.
Typically, I'd be like, I almost was like, oh, should I do a couple more things? And the person I was with was like, absolutely not.
No, you need a rest.
No, you need a rest. It's your day off. Mm-hmm. Rest. So that was very cool. How about you?
You know, before we came on, I thought about it before that I was like, dude, I have like a perfect win for the week. Do you remember what my win was?
No, you didn't tell me.
I did tell you. It happened when we were down in Palmy, and I had a fucking win. And I don't remember what it is.
I don't know, being brave.
That wasn't brave.
Going shopping.
Okay, so let me just tell y'all this really funny story real fast. I went up to a fucking amazing queen who slight bit cunty for not like she serves cunty, but like a bit of a cunt for singing a song that has been stuck in my head since we got back. And then I played the performance for Caboose, and now it's stuck in his head.
Oh my God, it's our new vocal stand.
Yes.
Just around the house.
Yes.
Singing it. It's awful.
So I then went up to this queen afterwards and was like, hey, your performance was amazing. You're fucking hilarious. Mm-hmm. You have tattoos. If you ever want to get tattooed and you're in Hamilton, hit me up. I'd love to tattoo you. Because if you know anything about me, if someone's fucking funny, I want them in my tattoo chair because that means that they're probably going to be a really good time, and also they're going to get dope tattoos.
Oh, for sure.
And I had already like done like a deep dive, and I was like, oh my God, you are hilarious.
Mm-hmm. And you get cool tattoos.
And you get cool tattoos. So like, just saying, would love to tattoo you. And Callie keeps being like, oh my God, that's so brave, because you just like went up, introduced yourself, and was like, hey, this is me. I want to tattoo you.
Oh my God.
But for me, I don't register it as brave, because I'm like, well, I want to tattoo this person, and like, what am I supposed to do? Not say something? Well, if I don't say anything, then you don't know that I want to tattoo you. So like,
it's like you going up to the Love is Blind cast all over again. This bitch will go up to anybody. I'm like, oh my God, that's so impressive. That's my best friend.
Yeah,
Iconic.
but that's because like, how are they supposed to know? Plus, the Love is Blind people saw us look at them, so that would have been weird. We were just standing in a parking lot.
They're so used to it. They are
staring
so used
at
to
them.
that.
I think it's way better just to go. Plus, they were really nice.
They were really
Although
nice.
I didn't care about having a picture, and I still think that's weird. They asked me to take a picture with them
because anyways,
I didn't want a picture.
I'm not getting into it.
Like,
that's your win for the week.
That's not a
going
win.
up and being so brave.
It's not brave. Bravery is being scared and doing something anyway. Okay. I just did something.
What is your win?
I don't remember what my win was, but I will fucking remember the moment we're done recording, and I will give you guys my win on the next episode.
There you go.
Because I had a dope win, and I was like, in the moment, I was like, you know what? I need to tell these motherfuckers about this win. Like, I literally thought about all of you to be like, I need to tell you guys about my win, and now I forgot because I'm hungry and I'm not thinking straight. So
it's time to get some food. Girl.
Yeah, but on that note, thank you guys so much. Thank you to fucking Palmy Drag Fest and every single performer, because I'm not gonna lie, usually there's one or two that I'm like, oh, didn't love that so much, and it was hit after hit after hit, and whoever did the fucking lineup crushed that, and the lights crushed that.
Bops after bops.
It was,
the production was amazing, and the production team was amazing. Everyone who like orchestrated or have anything to do with organizing Palmy Drag Fest was so kind and so helpful and so welcoming. Like, I've never, like, typically when we do events, sometimes it's like, oh, we're kind of being brushed off, you know? Mm-hmm. Just because there's, like, too much going on. And, like, we're normally like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
it's an event.
There's so much happening.
Checks
like,
out.
You don't expect, like, any sort of, like, treatment of,
Totally.
like, oh, hey.
Totally.
Which, to be fair, every event we've done so far, and we've done, like, some little tiny events, which are super fun. They're, like, in little, like, community centers.
And you were like, it's not a mini convention. It totally is.
Oh, that one was, for sure.
Yeah.
I made fun of her and was like, that was not in that convention because we were so insanely slammed the entire time.
That was a fucking convention.
Yeah, like, did not get to lift our head at all. Didn't get to walk around. Yeah. And to be fair, this time we didn't have the, like, if you have been listening for a while, you're like, you guys, you know you need to fucking plan out your walk around.
Totally.
We did not have time.
No.
It was insane.
We were too busy. I would love to pitch for Palmy Drag Fest if you guys ever do a multiple day rainbow fair. We would love to do that.
Or just slightly longer even.
Yeah,
because it was only
longer.
4 hours.
So I could tattoo more of you. Then I would love to do that.
So we can do more.
Yeah, it's purely because I hated saying no to you guys. It was awful.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been... So
amazing.
This is just our... New Zealand's amazing. We love it here.
Yeah.
Palmy Drag Fest is genuinely mind-blowingly good.
Amazing.
And we're gonna have to like be counting down like when the tickets go on sale to make sure we buy the very first tickets, because we're gonna be yelling at everyone that they have to go see it, and it like sells out every year. So now we have to be like front of the line. But thank you guys so much. We will see you back next week where we are gonna talk about, I don't fucking know. But we will talk about something because we always find something to talk about. Yeah. We are some chatty bitches.
We are just professional yappers. Which makes sense why we have a podcast.
Yes. Like, subscribe, all the shit you know you're supposed to do. Also, go follow Palmy. And then we are going to have Palmy and all the queens that performed underneath there. So that way you can go support them on social media because we love all of them.
Woo!
Bye!